Supernova of the Year. We're talking about icons who slayed it on social media, one tweet, post, picture at a time. It was a star-studded category for obvious reasons. And the nominees ranged from Anand Mahindra and Sadhguru to Virat Kohli and Sachin Tendulkar, Shah Rukh Khan, Akshay Kumar, Deepika Padukone, and from A.R. Rahman to Rajinikanth to Kamal Haasan. The voting process was intense, but the people weren't voting for their icons. They were voting for what they want to be. They were voting for their hopes and aspirations. They were voting for their awesome Supernova of the Year. And the winner of the awesome Supernova of the Year is Kamal Haasan. Genius, actor par excellence, the man behind the many men, and sometimes women, that he has portrayed on screen, and the man behind the social media activist in his new avatar as a politician. Unfortunately, Mr. Haasan had a medical emergency and had to cancel his appearance at the awards at the very last minute today. We're, however, very thankful to Ramesh Arvind, a star in his own right from the Tamil film industry, who has graciously agreed to stand in for Kamal Haasan to receive the award on his behalf. Can we have you on stage, please? Could we also have Indraneel Roy, CEO Outlook Group, to present the award on stage as well, please, and also Bharadwaj Rangan on stage as well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ramesh Arvind. I'm just representing Mr. Kamal Haasan. And this is the message he has sent on accepting the award. He says, I have invested the rest of my life to challenge the status quo. It's a very small investment. Yet, if many invest likewise, we can sculpt a new world. I will die anyway, then why not for a cause I believe in? That's Kamal for you.
Good, have you?
Thank you again so much, Mr. Ramesh Arvind, for stepping in. And I had a few questions prepared for Mr. Kamal Haasan. And I'm going to ask you those questions, and having been a close friend of his for so long, I hope you can answer some of them.
I don't know, I'll try to the best of my ability.
So, Mr. Kamal Haasan joined Twitter on Republic Day 2016.
Yep.
Was there a significance to that day?
Absolutely no idea. Of course, he joined on 26th, and the first thing he did was to sing the national anthem. That much I remember.
Right.
But I don't know the specific reason why he entered on 26th. Perhaps because he respects the Republic. In fact, during conversation, Kamal keeps on talking about Socrates. And he says, Socrates died for a republic drinking hemlock, the poison. And there is so much of poison here, nobody is willing to drink it. That kind of a conversation we used to have. Perhaps he is the Vishakanta now.
Do you know if at that point in 2016, did he have in mind that maybe he's going to step into politics?
Not at all. I don't think so at all. I think the whole politics jump was because of the recent happenings in Tamil Nadu. I think it reached a point where the last straw which breaks the camel's back, that kind of a thing. I don't think it was a long thought of plan at all. I think the situations forced him to enter into politics. In fact, that's what I was thinking. When I sent the message to him saying, Kamal sir, you've asked me to go and take the award. What do you want to be the acceptance speech? When I saw the DP, his DP now, previously, it used to be his face. Now it's Makkal Neethi Mayyam.
Yeah.
The flag of his party, it is 6 hands gripping each other with the star in between. That's the party he has started.
Yeah. So this social media, obviously, there's good stuff and there's bad stuff. So I have a question about both parts. For a star, and not, or especially a star of the magnitude of Kamal Haasan, when you have people saying really good things about you, and he has 4.8 million followers now. So how does a star manage to say thank you? I mean, is that even a concern that, okay, all these people are sending all this love towards me, how do I send it back? Is that, do they have social media managers, or how do they do that?
No, but for a man like Kamal, he's been a huge star for 50 years now.
Right,
And the kind of love he's used to is phenomenal.
right.
In fact, if all of them come on Twitter, probably it'll break. That is the kind of fan following he already has. It's one part of his fans which is showing love through Twitter, and he's used to this kind of love, I think. But then he sees it now, physically, every day.
He actually goes through it every day.
He must be.
Okay.
Not exactly, if not all of them, at least the main ones.
So the bad stuff is that earlier, when when a star used to be exposed to the bad stuff, it could be a bad review maybe, or maybe it was some gossip item that they did not want to see. But now on Twitter, they can actually go out there and see all the hate that some people have for them, which they may not have been exposed to earlier.
Yeah.
How does one handle that?
I think cinema itself, probably I'm 5.5 feet, but on screen you're 40 feet. It's all about amplification all the time. You're used to amplification, you have cutouts which are huge, your price is huge, everything is bigger than you are. And I think the hatred again is huger because of Twitter. I'm sure it must hurt like hell. All of us say we are not hurt by it,
Right.
but I'm sure it hurts like hell. So we say we are numb to it, or we pretend that we are numb.
Okay. And my last question is this. It's Kamal Haasan tweets in both English and in Tamil, and he
Yep.
uses the language beautifully,
Yep.
but also in a certain way, his own style.
Yeah.
Now, some people love this, but some people kind of, they find it difficult to follow, and I think a lot of people make fun of it. So, I mean, what are your...
No, that's how the man is, and that's how the mind is. And I think you should be yourself on this platform. That's how he thinks. In fact, when we shoot, he will tell you a joke. Okay, he'll say like when Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were having a thing going, he said, Angelina ke vera Jolie liyo. That kind of thing. So to understand the joke, you should know Angelina, you should know Brad Pitt, you know something is going on between them, and you know Malayalam. You need to know 5 things to understand a joke. So that's the way his mind is, And I think he's not the type who would stoop low to please the mass, I think. I like it. I like the way he's using Tamil particularly on Twitter. I think it's very chaste and very sweet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Lovely talking to you guys. Thank you so much. Once again, a big thanks from Mr. Kamal.